This is Patriot League basketball on ESPN Plus. Today from the roof at the Case Center in Boston, it's the Boston University Terriers hosting the Bucknell University Bison in the conference opener.
They're inexperienced, but that's just working hard, and the Terriers are going to have to do it on this man, Funk.
There's that jumper for Andrew Funk. Has to give it up. Rice with 5 to shoot, kicks it back out, and Funk is able to convert on the reverse.
Oh, that time it was a switch that Fletcher Tynan got.
So they've been using 11 players in all so far this season, whereas BU has had a wealth of riches, and they've been able to withstand as part of their arsenal in terms of their roster, as Javante McCoy hits another turnaround.
Britton Watts yet in this contest.
Fletcher Tynan, late shot clock with the jumper. Yeah, it's fought since the Florida State game back in late November.
Sorry, Doug, I was going to say this is limited because they're trying to get under the 12-minute media timeout.
Oh my, great pass and a finish underneath by Josh Ado.
Try to create contact and not draw a foul. That's textbook.
Screen in great position for the dunk, and Bucknell pulling right back within one.
Go over the top is a benefit.
Javante McCoy dribbles away from screen and hits the reverse. What a move by Javante.
Yeah.
Screen gets free inside for the easy bucket. Allowed BU to get an early lead, but Bucknell has heard the alarm, and they are back in this thing, although Javante McCoy is getting his here in the first half. He's got 8 non-conference record in the Patriot League at 9-4, and Javante McCoy is now in double figures. He's got 10.
He's taken during today's game.
Underneath, oh, a great shot block by CJ. As Mota, the freshman, tried to go in, and at the other end, Harper ties the game.
Well, Jones there just trying to harass him, couldn't get the rebound, but now it's Javante's turn.
Oh, with the spin, and Javante McCoy now has 12 points. And hit it, the rebound out to Walter White. Walter wants to run. Bucknell is back. Euro step for Walter, and even though he juggled the ball in midair,
it allows Bucknell to get back-to-back baskets. It's a 3-point game.
White for the triple.
Well, now it's a 6-point game. As Walter White quickly, Walter White's the only Terrier in this game to have a 3, as he's hit both of them. One in the first half, now one here in the second half.
Oh, sorry, there you go.
Sorry.
All you had to do was mention it. And Suk Matone with room to operate on screen, and he works Andre's screen for 2 more. To Morales. Now to White. Lost his footing, but found the open man. And Malcolm Chemezi gives BU its first double-digit lead of the day. First double-digit lead for either team.
Is the one out there, the main scoring weapon for the Terriers.
EBW contributes with a 3. His first bucket since returning to action. Timmerman kicks it out. And Funk on the baseline. He makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
The Terriers are just flying at him.
This year, 3 of them have played today. We have not seen Brock Newton, the Canadian from Fergus, Ontario, as Kalen Jones hits a big shot right there.
That right?
McCoy with a tricky little bounce pass to Suk Matone, and Suk is up to 18 points with Mike Jarvis. Inside, Rice finds screen for the dunk.
Oh, that's just a great one-on creation by Xander Rice.
In the game, critical possession for Bucknell here, trailing by 4. Ethan Britton Watts getting ready to check back in for BU as Edmonds, the freshman, hits his first shot of the day. His first points bring Bucknell within 1. Not a surprise. It'll be a surprise if he doesn't take the shot. There it is. Comes up short on the 3. Suk Matone will wait for the foul with 2.1 left to go. I'm Doug Brown. Happy New Year from Boston. The final score in the Patriot League opener, BU 63 and Bucknell 61.
It starts as a very happy new year for the Terriers as they improve to 10-4 overall and 1-0 in Patriot League play as the Terriers beat the Bucknell Bison 63-61 here at the roof, along with the double-double, his 6th double-double of the season. Suk Matone, 21 points and 18 rebounds. Suk, the 18 rebounds is the most since Nate Judnay in 2016. I know during the game you don't necessarily know those numbers and see those numbers, but what allowed you to just dominate the paint in this game?
Honestly, my team did a great job of just feeding me the ball. And then I just did my responsibilities, crashed the boards, offensive glass, defensive glass, and just kept playing.
You know, we have to ask about some of the offensive rebound numbers. That's 28 offensive rebounds over the last 5 games. How much is it kind of just grained in your head to go after the offensive glass and get extra possessions for this team?
Oh, every day, our coach makes a big emphasis on crashing the glass. So like, it's draining my head every day. And now, like being a 5th-year guy, just like building those habits, it's second nature.
I know non-conference play, it was draining with some of the schedule. We finished 9-4 in the 2 weeks between the Marist game and this one. What was the focus for you to get ready for Patriot League play? Because you know it's a long grind from here.
No, yeah, it's a long grind, and our biggest thing was transition D. We know Bucknell really likes the pace of the game, and rebounding. That was our big 2 focuses.
Suk, congratulations. We'll see you in Annapolis on Tuesday.
All right, thank you so much.
All right, that's Suk Matone as the Terriers win it 63-61. BU heading to Annapolis, Maryland next on Tuesday night. Terriers win the Patriot League opener 63-61 over the Bucknell Bison, improved to 10-4. Now with assistant coach Curtis Wilson. Coach, there are a lot of things that we can say that I know are going to make you smile, even though we can't see it behind the mask. But the first one is turnovers. A season low, 9 turnovers in this game.
Well, our goal is to be 10 or less. So we got that goal today.
And secondly, you know, we haven't said it much this year because of injuries. All of the big 3, Javante McCoy, and then, of course, Suk Matone with the monstrous game, and Walter White all in double figures, that you saw what this team is capable of.
Well, you feel when, obviously, you miss Damon's not here and Nevin's not here, but you just got Ethan back, you got Walt back, so we just feel like the complement of guys we have back, we're just ready to get into the conference play and, you know, get these guys going. They were a little rusty early, but, you know, I saw those guys get winded a little bit. Walt got winded, Ethan got winded, but to have those guys be able to play the game that they play, especially Suk with 18 rebounds, 21 points, that's pretty special.
Coach, this has been a familiar storyline that it comes down to getting one stop. You weren't able to do that against Marist 2 weeks ago. That was the case here. One wrinkle was Miles Brewster was guarding Funk and Jonas Harper was off the ball. What was the reason for that change?
Well, Jonas had 4 fouls, and also Miles does a good job. He works hard. He's pretty good. And the one thing we have, obviously, with Miles, we have it with Ethan, we have it with Garrett, guys that can get through screens also like Jonas and then still put pressure on you. Miles has a little longer arms, some length, so when he can get to Funk a little bit, try to make it a little harder, but he's just so good at making contested shots that sometimes getting there is just, you know, you're there, you're doing your job, but Funk can make shots. You know.
With 2 weeks in between games, did you see anything more from this team and really kind of just, you know, engulfing the scouting report? I mean, the 3-point line was crucial, and certainly Bucknell struggled from beyond the arc in this one.
Well, it was an emphasis for us. Sorry, but it was a big part of our game plan to be able to take away the threes. You know, so that's why getting the ball in the post for them. They like to play inside out. Transition, I'm sure you saw a coach on the sideline screaming in transition. Trying to take away transition threes was a big part of it, to make sure they didn't get off in transition. And then try to make sure we just guard the ball and try to block out on rebound. So,
Coach, it's a holiday celebration with a win here, but as you can imagine in Patriot League play, the road does not get any easier to Annapolis on Tuesday.
Yes, to Annapolis. Navy's good, man. They're good. Well coached, good players. They do a good job. So go down there and see what we got.
It's a very simple answer when the next game is always another tough Patriot League opponent. The Terriers will celebrate a 63-61 win, and the next game against the Navy Midshipmen Tuesday night. Doug and I will have the call starting at 6:45 p.m. on the Terrier Sports Radio Network.